timer. I said, hold on, Father Time. I gotta start my recording.
Yeah, I'm just slow cruising. Slow cruising. Slow cruising. Big boss. Big boss. Big boss. If you could open it up wide. Put it at 9KC, Mr. Machete. Bye, bye, bye.
Rolling at 10, I'm looking at 250 on the receive. I said, what's going on, old man? I said, what's going on, Father Time? What are you doing rolling up in my radio in the middle of the afternoon like you got something to show off or something to talk about? Oh. There we go. That's the right knob. So what are you doing down there, Father Time? What's going on, Brigger?
And I'll see you now. Have a good day. Nothing. Just stealing my thing. Screwing around. About, I think you walked off the scale for a little bit there. We got some Mother Nature. Mr. BBI. The landlord of the corner, Mr. Machete, said, break, break, break.
Oh, I gotta get the video gate rolling. You're destroying my radio. Let's see here. Let's see here. We'll go over here. I gotta go to, let's see, JD Watergates. We're gonna ignore that phone call that's coming in. JD Watergates. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna click on this. Yep. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna say go live. And we're gonna flip flop the camera around here. Let's see, how do I do that on this thing here? I do that there. And then I'm gonna say go live. Now, Mr. Machete, I'm gonna shoot you a little quick live feed, and I'm gonna put it right onto the Gates page. Let's go ahead. Machete, landlord, got down.
Right, landlord. Right, landlord. You have a... You got it all. The smoking who? You smoking. No doubt about it, man. You got this thing laid down. Penitentiary style. Mr. BBI. Big boss. Big skinny boy. West side. Break, break, break.
You said I landed down penitentiary style. Now, does that mean that somebody dropped a soap? I'm just asking you. You said landed down penitentiary style. Now, are we talking about 6 feet in the dirt, or somebody dropped a soap? Big boss, Machete, a.k.a. Father Time for the day. Landlord in the corner got down.
Right, 340 I'll tell you what. You driving the bus. I hope nobody drops the soap. That's all I could say. Hey, BBI. I hope nobody drops the soap. I'll see ya.
Well, you know the funky things happen in the back of the bus. When we were the kids, we always wanted to sit in the back of the bus. Because that's where all the fun stuff happened. That's all I'll say about that. I think the first time I got to play with a set of boobies was on the back of the bus. Machete, BBI, got down.
Hey, BBI, can I ease up? I was trying to put my antenna on you. It don't matter. I can move the thing 20 degrees. It don't matter. I was trying to get it right on you. Go up the Spring Mountains, but it don't matter. Come here. Break, break, break.
You said you done it playing around moving a beam around. You said you can move it 20 degrees, it don't make no difference. I'm putting it all down in your neck of the woods, laying the hammer down around your stack of bricks. Alright, I shot you at quick gate. It's up on JD's. I'm recording right now too, Mr. Machete. I don't know where you pointed your house, but you might want to bring it on back. I said, I don't know where you pointed your house, but you might want to bring it on back. Hey, Father Time, as you're whispering the tales of time in everybody's ear, what's going on, Brigga?
you were swaggering. You had some swagger. I put it back where I had it. But now you all up in here. BBI with your mean bad self. You got to turn your audio down. It's just too much for me, man. You overload my radio. Break, break, break.
Oh, was that the trick when we were kids? And we were sitting around talking to the local guy. You know, the guy that none of us quite really like talking to. And we tell him, man, you overmodulated. Hey, man, you overmodulated. Turn down your mic gain just a little bit. And see, he'd reach over, and he'd turn it down, and then he'd be like, no, you're still overmodulated. And then he'd turn it down a little bit more. And then you tell him, no, you're still overmodulated. So then he'd turn it down even more. And he'd be like, no. And then the next thing, you could not even hear the duck fucker because he was like 10-7, 410. No, Machete, I gotta ask, is that what you're trying to do to me there, Breaker?
Hey, Machete, no, it's just that you got so much bass. My little mixer's bouncing around the table. It's actually moving. My mixer's moving. It's kind of moving around like them old vibrating football games with the magnets. Hello, Tess.
We can make it do more. I said, yes, we can. We can make it do more here. Oh, just playing around. You know how it goes, Mr. Machete. We're just playing around with all our knobs and switches. Yes, sir. Well, we can flip this switch here, or flip this switch here. I don't know. You tell me what I need to do. Am I mud ducking it yet, Break?
Just so much audio. It's just devastating. A lot of bass and a lot of mid bass. I need a little bit more highs. Just back down the bass a little bit if you can control that. I don't know what a show.
Well, you know me, man. I got all this high-end technology over here. I could probably make myself sound like Mickey Mouse if I wanted to, but I don't really want to do that because then you sound gay. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? I don't want to do that because then you sound gay.
Yeah, you smoking, man. Damn. Smoking. Consistently smoking. It could be what it is. I'd have to listen on another radio. But you got this galaxy like Funky Cold Medina. Break, break, break. Turkey number 2.
Oh, you're on a galaxy, huh? I thought you were wide. Here, I'll pull it back a little bit. I thought you were wide in the receive. I thought you were running that good radio. Not that clunky starter kit shit, Break.
Got it all. Somebody out there. I think Baker Man up in there. Let's take a pause for the cause. Since you played it live, let's see who else is up in there. BBI with your mean bad self. Let me listen out for a little bit. Break, break, break.
You know, I'll come off New Mexico, and I come down to you come up 20 dBs in my radio, so... Okay, I'll pull back. But old buddy Tom, my buddy Tom, let him know I'm putting a wave. I'm going to let you listen. BBI, back quiet.
Hey, get up and get on out. Hey, Northern Cal. Freaking Baker Man's 50-60 over here. He just walked it off the scale. BBI. Mr. Machete in the desert. I'll see ya. Click!
Motormouth Law, working this thing, stepping. Right here, right now, breaker.
Okay, wait one more time. Before I show out.
And that's a 5/8 wave ground plane right there. That's the 5/8 wave ground plane.
By the way, I got a video gate. I was gating it the whole time, so I actually got it in 2 parts. So it's still rolling. Hey, Luke, it's still rolling. So, but I wanted to let somebody else have it for a minute because I heard Baker Man up in there. I don't know who he's talking to.
Oh, somebody, I can sit back for a minute. And I hear motormouth coming in the side of my beam over there a little bit farther south, coming out of Cali. So this might be kind of interesting to see how this afternoon works out. We'll let it roll for a minute. Let's see who Tom's talking to. Your friend, right back quiet.
Hey, Baker man, we were trying to figure out who you were talking to. You were way up there when BBI got off that hammer. Baker man, I'm gonna read the mail. Mr. Machete in the desert, read this mail. Bye bye bye.
Hey, say hello to Brad. Say hello to Brad, man. I know he ain't gonna get a trouble 244. I ain't doing that. But I did say hello, mellow jello. I'm stepping right there right now. He told me I'm calling us in trouble.
So, hello, good afternoon to you, my friend, Motormouth Maul. I said, hello, good afternoon to my friend, Mr. Motormouth Maul. Your friend in the Northwest. I'm going to roll it back over towards Machete because I was talking with him, but I thought I'd bump the beam over your way and say good afternoon to you. Hello, John. I'm back quiet.
Roger. I'll tell you what, you two just talk to the radio, point that antenna somewhere, and put some fire in the wire and let it do its thing, man. That's all we gotta do. Hey, you're smoking out there. Sounding real good. There's a strong signal down here under the central.
You can, ABBI. You can't gate. You can't gate what you can't hear. Hey, box builder. You can't gate what you can't hear. I'll see ya.
Well, you're right about that, Mr. Machete. You can't gate what you can't hear. 40 dB difference, but I brought the beam off him and I brought it over to you, and you landed all the way at the 60 mark on this this ICOM I got. This little 7600 I'm talking on here. 60. Now, wait a minute. I just broke with character. How dare I do such a horrible thing? I'm running a Craco handheld. Do you know that? It's run on AA batteries. I got one of the little tiny plastic meters up in the top, and it's all the way over in the red. You know, the little signal meters on the handhelds that are like a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch? Yeah. That's all I got. You know that. Machete. I cannot gate what I cannot hear. And the gate is rolling as always. Machete, your friend in the corner, BBI, got down.
Wait, do you see that one? That's part 2. This is part 3. So part 2, you pushed it off the scale. Part 2, you pushed this thing off the scale, man. It's been a while. Last time you did that, like that, long time. That's John Deere style. BBI, Mr. Machete said, break, break, break.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
You tell me I took a needle, and I put it so far in the corner that the dust fell off the end of the needle movement. Ah. Brother, we got Mother Nature. I'm telling you, we got Mother Nature. It's on laser lockdown right now. Bad man Machete out of the high desert, a.k.a. Father Time. This little mud duck in the corner looking right back to you, seeing how far I can move that needle on your scale. Talking about a whole lot of nothing, and communicating about even less. Landlord talking to Bad Man Machete, BBI, got down.
It is a bunch of alligators. I don't even want to hear, I don't even want to hear the minister. I don't want to hear him in my radio. If it's going to be like this, I don't even want to hear him. I guess I guess you're gonna be fighting the minister. you guys gonna be fight. Should be good. ABBI. That should be a good fight. You and the minister. I'll see ya.
Now listen to me, brother. That man's got twice the horsepower to put to the air. twice the horsepower. He's gonna kick my white ass all the way down the street, and you know that. I ain't gonna be fighting nobody. That'd be like trying to beat up on my best friend. Oh, wait a minute. He is my best friend. I'll see you. Bye.
Got it all. Well, that's what best friends are for. You know the deal. That's what they're for. All right, man. I'm going to back her down. Read them out. I'm going to post some of these, man. You got to see what you're doing. The first couple of gates, I couldn't even understand yet. Not your fault, probably. BBI, Mr. Machete. I'll see ya.
Probably a little too devastating horsepower is what it was. When you told me you weren't wide, you didn't have wide receive. That's when I pulled it back quite a bit. Yep. All right, man. I'm going to slide out of here, too. I'm going to see what's going on in your background, which I can hear a bunch of people yelling at me. I got people from Phoenix to California yelling at me, trying to get in my radio. And I'm sorry, bro. You're like 60, 70 dB. I can't even hear them. They're not even buzzing underneath your carrier, and that's just the way Mother Nature's rolling at this moment, you know? Oh, there goes the work phone. I'll be back. Click.
Hey, okay, there goes your work phone. And when you got off that big hammer, 522 popped up in here. All right, man. That's enough for me. Let me get on out of here. I'm probably messing up my neighbor. Let me go. Mr. BBI. Mr. Machete, I'll see ya.
Enough there, break.
BBI, I want to wait just one time, BBI, and God, I might wait. Just waving your way. Hello, Silver Streak. Hello, Mr. Silver Streak. I'm going to pull it straight back. Mr. Machete, West Side, I'll see you.
I'll tell you what, I can go back to the ground plane, but I think this works better.
Yeah, it'll be 244.
I just want to let you know you up in my radio.
Oh, God, I'm on my way. Clean go.
I do it just like this right here. Check it out.
It worked like a tractor beam when you do it like that in the Carolinas. Yeah, you go ahead on, man. All I got is this ground plane, so it ain't...
Got it all. I'll tell him. A522, my brother. I'll tell him, man. You were waving. I'll see you, Silver Streak. I'll see you, 522. I'm going. Click!
When your beam is a ground plane. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. You gotta love them telemarketer calls right in the middle of the afternoon. Just sitting down to get yourself all warmed up. You know, to put your sandwich up on top of your amplifier to get it all warmed up for lunchtime. Get yourself all cozied in and worked in nice and happy and sassy. You sit down in front of your radio and you're gonna run your radio station just like you're broadcasting on an AM station. Telemarketer calls and says, man, I want to talk to you about so-and-so. I mean, get out of here. Hey, Machete, just thought I'd tell you what's going on. This little undermodulated station got down.
Oh, I hear you. Well, you're smoking, man. I'm going to load those gates up there. Give you a little teaser clip. Mr. BBI. I hear you, man. Yeah, I remember last time, we had like 3 keys and you had to roll, but at least you were hanging around. Mr. BBI. Big boss, big boss, big boss, big boss, big boss. Got down right there. Click!
Well, he can. I don't know, man. He's a bad man. He's got some heavy artillery up there.
I had to slow feed. I'm sitting here listening to everybody bitch about me in the background. They're all down there carrying on. Oh, man, he's got all that heavy artillery. He's whooping ass to everybody. Now, I'm a little mud dog. I'm short and stout. And I'm praying for the day that my teacher comes to the band, which should be here any day now, actually. He's close. I know he's real close. He's kind of messaging me about it this morning. We've been talking, but... Yeah, so what's going to happen is I'll be out here, I'll be talking, all of a sudden, he's going to cut me clean off. Smack my pee-pee in the dirt. That's what's going to happen. And I'm looking forward to the day because that means there's going to be another Super Bowl heavyweight superstar champion in the Northwest back on the air. I don't know about you, Machete, but that makes me happy. 410?
I know I will try to be getting in there. Hey,
BBI. That base station.
Yeah, I get your 766 and backscatter out
You
there.
want to do that for noon?
Hey, 766 is talking on down. I can hear him in backscatter. Radio station, motormouth maul.
BBI. I will 522 talking to me. Everybody up there talking to me. But I still can't get in your radio. And this is BBI. Dynamite right down.
Oh, you see the Jeep. Roger, yeah, the Jeep.
Alright, so I sat here and I just located it. Machete was kind enough not to fire down. I heard chainsaw, I heard 1600, I heard 1200, I heard motormouth maul, and I heard dynamite white all up in my radio. Now guys, it's not that I'm ignoring you. You guys are all transmitting and you're making it into the corner. It's just when superpower Machete fires down, he's putting me at 60, and the rest of you guys are putting me at about 20 to 30 dB, 410. I appreciate y'all yelling at me, but brother, when that old man Machete down there in the high desert of California fires down, he's a bad man. He's got some heavy artillery, and he's wiping my receive clean out. Chainsaw, 1600, 1200, motormouth maul, and dynamite white. Your friend in the Northwest just put the bump down right back to you all, Brigga.
Yeah, dynamite white goodbye. I appreciate it. To Mr. BBI, I ain't gonna sound my big brother. I'm going to bust out there and what I got. And Mr. BBI, oh, dynamite white. He's right background. 300 miss, 300 rounds. Mr. BBI, dynamite white.
Well, here, I think Machete might have pulled on back. Let me come off farther south here. You said 3 elements and 300 watts, and you're doing everything you can with what you got. Hey, Dynamite, come on over here. Let's talk about it, Brigger.
Well, right now, BBI, I just want to bump it down one time.
Shit out, man.
With 420 and with 480 watts in there, that's all I'm doing. Mr. BBI, you take care, my brother. Just want to bump it down one time and drop it down.
Colorado up in there, your BBI. Somebody working a 3-element beam and that's studio shit. And, yeah, so
I got no problem here. You're sounding good. I'm pretty much,
Oh, Dynamite, you started telling me all about it, and then you faded out. And here come Motormouth, just putting his hammer down. I guess he's on his ground plane today. Hey, Motormouth, why are you not on the largest antenna to ever be put up on the Citizens Band? Hey, Motormouth, what's going on, Brigga?
I got the sprinklers on in the field. On it so it doesn't move too much when I'm not here. And the sprinklers are on, and if I'm out there and so I'm waiting for 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to do 10 or 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go into horrible and flip that rotor switch and move that thing up to the northwest corner. But right now I'm on the 5/8 wave ground plane. I tried the 5/8 wave first, and I went looking east. I was in before Colorado and whatnot a little bit. And I hear you on the side of the thing, so I thought, well, I'm going to flip it over to the 5/8 wave ground plane. I'll tell you what, about a kilowatt. No, test. A kilowatt into the 5/8 wave ground plane. Oh, God. But before long, I will switch to the biggest antenna in the world to bring.
I like how you put that. Before long, I will switch to the biggest antenna in the world, Brigga. You just said, like, nonchalantly, like, today I had to get up and brush my teeth, and had to put on shorts, and God, it was so much effort to walk out and talk on my radio, and I guess I'll go talk on the largest antenna in the world. Oh man, good afternoon to you, John. I got my 59-foot-long starter kit pointed right down to you on my little 1-whole watt swinging to 2 Graco handheld out here in the corner. Yep. If you're only doing 1 kW, that little ground plane you were talking on is talking, brother. I got you about 20-25 dBs. I'm going to hang out and just hold back. I want to see what you're going to do when you get on that big old beam coming up here to the northwest. So right now we're sitting there, we're praying for evaporation because we don't want you to get your toes wet as you're running out in the field. I understand. Hey, Motormouth, your friend in the corner got down.
Cheers for it. smoking, man. Your signal coming through Mother Nature looking about the right way. And, hey, don't get me wrong. Once a week.
I'll go out of smoke club.
I don't do that every day, but I do it once a week, whether I need it or not. But, yeah, I figure I'd get up in there in the morning here, take care of a few things. It's not one thing, it's another, First, had to fix the belt on the riding, what do you call it, lawnmower. And I got the lawn mowed this morning, and just at the very end of it, at the very tail end, as I was wheeling the tractor back into the shop, what are you doing over here? The doggone steering gear stripped out whenever I go to the right. It goes to the left, but it's stripped out going to the right. So now I gotta fix that. If it ain't one thing, it's another, I'll tell you. But anyway, I figure I'd bump this thing down. I'm pulling a lot of power right now on PG&E. I got the well running. The well is running in there. It's a 50 horsepower pump. I'm doing 230 gallons a minute at 60 PSI.
Let me go out here, right now.
And I'm running this great big old hammer right here. Dead keying about a kilowatt, swinging about 8. Hey, BBI. I'm dead keying the kilowatt. I'm swinging about 8 there, Brig. But yeah, we're pulling all that at the same time off the headroom, all right. But still, it's pulling a lot of power, man. I'm pulling some juice on this Caterpillar. But that's okay. That's the way it goes. Hey, BBI, motormouth maul, working this undermodulated thing. I hope I can make it up around your northwest corner. We can just 5/8 wave ground plane got down right there. Breaker. And it's 11:02, so about another 13 minutes, somewhere around there. I think I started. It's rubber. I take about a half hour. About a half hour of water, and then I shut it off. But before 11:15, I'll shut the pump off, and then I come out here and see what I can do with the beam there, Brig.
I can tell you how power loves me. I know exactly what you're saying. My wife come out here the other day. She had this big old kind of sheepish grin on her face. I said, "What's wrong?" She goes, "Look at this." She hands me a $530 power bill. She goes, "You been doing some talking?" I went, yeah. I got a neighbor of mine that's about 10 houses away. He called me a day. He says, "Man, you're setting off my battery back up." And this is when it was like 112, 115 degrees out, So the electrical grid was already working at its maximum, and every time I'd fire down, I was pulling the line voltage feeding his house down by 3 volts and setting off his battery back up. Oh, man. The things we do. The things we do just so we can get our names called on 27.025. It's crazy, isn't it, Motormouth? I'll be sitting here waiting for you. I want to hear the biggest beam in the world. Devastating station, Motormouth. Your friend in the corner, right back.
Before I tell all the mud ducks that might be lingering and standing by and waiting for that moment, that they better let their stuff cool down real good now, because they're going to need all they got when I flip this thing around. When I flip the doggone antenna up your way, they're going to need a whole lot more than what they had out there before. Anyway, I know you mentioned some big numbers in your radio there, but I might be surprising that radio of yours. A little icon might be in for a treat. But, yeah, shoot, man, that is getting closer. It's 11:04. Maybe a little less than 10 minutes, and I'll go shut the pump off. But, yeah, we ain't going to shut all the pumps off. We're not going to shut this one off. We're just going to...
Yeah, we even want your motor mouth, but no such luck over here. So,
I tell you, sometimes my bills, I don't do a lot of talking, or I don't do a lot of welding, or I don't do a lot of work at the shop, and the bill can be, if I just water a little bit, even if I don't water, the bill could be about $40, right? 45, $50. Then I water a little bit, and it's about $180. And I water and talk a little bit, it's about $400. Sometimes, I think, do I want to water, or do I want to talk? Dead grass, fun, some mow there. Hey, is that like that? If I don't water, I don't have to mow. But if I don't water, I can talk some mow. Motormouth. The mow got down.
Brother, you got fans you don't even know about. I was sitting there sandbagging on 480 down there on 80 meters the other night. You know, the sewer of the 80-meter ham community. And they were talking about you. And they're like, there ain't no way he's doing all this and all that. He ain't got enough power coming to his house. You'd have to be on a commercial three-phase. And I'm sitting there scratching back of my head going, well, I was laughing at him going, well, he is kind of on commercial three-phase, so. Water or fun? Dead grass or shoot skip? No, I get it, my friend. I totally understand. I get it. I mean, you got to pay the price to play the game. And I think we're both paying the price every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I've got three-phase, 400 amp three-phase power. I think that's enough to get a little bit done. 208 three-phase, 400 amps. And, yeah, well, I can do this and a little bit more, actually. Well, this is nothing. But I can do what I used to do in about twice that. So I think I got enough to get the job done. It's 11:06, getting closer. Hey, BBI. By the way, I want to come back. I want you to see what you're doing out here. Check this out. You know, the sewer of the 80-meter ham community. And they were talking about you. And they're like, there ain't no way he's doing all this and all that. He ain't got enough power coming to his house. You'd have to be on a commercial three-phase. And I'm sitting there scratching back of my head going, well, I was laughing at him going, well, he is kind of on a commercial three-phase, so. Water or fun? Dead grass or shoot skip? No, I get it, my friend. I totally understand. I get it. I mean, you got to pay the price to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Right here, right now, verbatim, and 100% copy. BBI. That's exactly right. Absolutely right, man. But, you know, it's just, it's fun. And, by the way, there's no house here yet. I don't have three-phase power at my house. He's absolutely right. At my house, I have I have 100 amp standard 220 at the house. But that's not where the radio is. So, it's all good. Hey, BBI, the time is ticking. It's 11:08. It's almost time for me to go out there and shut the pump off there, buddy. I can't wait.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to sit here, and we'll see what Mother Nature does. Right now, it seems like it's parked right over the top of us. Now, just so you know, you're hearing me at about 20, swinging up to about 30. So I'm kind of interested. Oh, I don't need to be keying how many bushels. Jesus. 15,000. Back that up just a little bit. Jesus. Just so you know, so when you go to the world's largest antenna, that we're going to see what it does. I'm very interested. This is kind of like a quasi-moto, you know, undetermined factored science experiment going on between you and me right here, right now. I'm interested to see what's going to happen when you can flip off the pump and turn the house. I'm just going to sit here and wait. This is what we're going to do. Your motor mouth. Locking it down.
It's working over here around Deputy Dog. Hello, Mr. BBI. I just wave and get out of the way.
Hey, buddy. I'm going to sit here and talk on my radio. I say, hey, buddy. Mr. Deputy Dog, long time since I heard your voice come in my radio from Buck Owens country. I just leave John right there on the mall and roll right to you because you come right over the top of him. Oh, Deputy Dog, good afternoon. Wave to you, my friend.
Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it.
I won't be over the top very long. I'm sure John will in the background and ready to take care of that, but I just sitting here doing a little computer work and turn this thing on. Boy, you got me over in the red there today, so hey, I hope things well up that way. I won't stay long. I gotta see.
Where'd you go?
Take care. Station sounding good over here around Buck Owens country. Great audio, great signal. You got it going on.
Take care. Did Mother Nature take off?
Computer today instead of on the bar. I'll see ya.
You get on with your computer work. I can hear motormouth behind you. He's like, uh-oh, what happened? Did the Mother Nature take off? See, I had to get out the playbook there. 6-9. And on page 1 of the playbook for 27.025, it says, I must talk to thy radio. On page 2, it says, thou shalt talk to thy radio. And on page 3, it says, thou shalt talk to the loudest station in thy radio. It says you rolled right over the top of them by almost 20 dBs. 6-9. Putting a wave at you, brother. It's been a long time since I heard you, and I'm grateful that you fired down and said hello to me this afternoon. Mr. 6-9, Mr. Deputy Dog. Following the rules of the game. Putting a wave right back to you, my friend. You're sounding really good. You got some good sounding audio coming out of that station. Don't let nobody tell you no different. 410?
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. And like I said, I'll get out of the way. I tell Mr. Motormouth Maul that I caught him on Facebook there the other night on him talking to Boss Man. That was really interesting. Way over my head, but I still enjoyed it. Just tell him and I'll see you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
I'll see you, Dave. You have a beautiful day, too. Hey, Motormouth. Old Dave there. 6-9 Deputy Dog. He said for me to let you know that he caught you on Facebook the other day talking with Boss Man. The most of it was over his head, but he sure enjoyed it. They want to let you know. He said he's going to pull straight back, and he's going to want to sully over to the bar and probably pop a beer knowing him. And the time's kicking down. I said the time's kicking down. Hey, Motormouth, when are you going to the Big Beam, Brigga?
Hey, DVI. Hey, DVI, Captain Coleslaw. Hey, DVI, Captain Coleslaw. Oh, sure, smaller, man. You lose a lot of power. A very gallon. Hey, DVI. Hey, DVI, Captain Coleslaw. Hey, DVI.
Okay, I'm Coleslaw. I heard you in there, brother. Captain Coleslaw. Now, I'm writing this down because I'm recording all this and it's going to be on YouTube here later on just a little bit tonight. So I'm writing it down, but brother, I got a real sloppy copy on you, homie. I've only got you at about maybe 3 or 4 dBs. Be careful. I don't want to drag you out underneath the bus, but I did hear you in there, and I'm going to put your name up on the Hall of Fame. Hello, Mr. Captain Coleslaw. Your friend in the corner, Mr. BBI himself, put a wave at you.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
Ranger on that list right there. On a big strapper list coming out of the tail. Come with me, young Luke Skywalker. Hey, BVI, 220 waving from this mobile going across the deserts of Cali. I'm gone. Got a copy. I see you later. That's 522. Let me get on BVI's way.
No, 220 rolling across the great high desert of California. Mr. 220, I'll put the wave right back down to you.
Hey, BVI, I'm not getting no truck right now. I'm just going to say hello to you out here in the Mojave Desert. Smokestack with me. Desert, get on down, BVI. Here, 410.
Oh, Smokestack, I'll put the wave at you too, my friend. Mr. Smokestack rolling across the high desert. Smokestack, bumping it right back to you. Break.
in my Toyota getting on down.
Well, Smokestack says, I'm up here in Idaho. This is Smokestack says, I'm up here in Idaho. We're actually on the same time zone, almost. So I think you're about an hour behind me. That's about it. Let's see. It's, yeah, it's 16 afternoon, so good afternoon time to you. Smokestack, your friend in the corner, got down.
Your radio has too much power.
You're funny, Stack. You make me laugh, man.
I got my little driver not getting out there in the corner. PC man, so waiting. Smell your face today, Mr. Six Shadow. I sure do.
Hey, 10-4, man. It's good here out there, man. I don't know, a BBI can hear my mud duck ring. I was from here in the Mojave Desert trying to get into your...
Yeah, we kind of just came in. Sounds so loud. Sounds like I could just go right next door and tap him on the shoulder.
Bye, aloha. Can't even hear you. See if you can call 5 with that Colorado. See if 5 hear you.
Yeah, call it up. I was on my little driver right now. I wasn't putting nothing on. I just came here for a minute. Hey, Friday, PC man. I heard him out there earlier, but I just kind of walked in here and I walked right back out. Hey, Friday, PC man, so I know if you read the mail.
Put that on the radio. But you definitely will come. I've got metal cow. Ratchet, 27. The wagon cruiser.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
Where are you, Motormouth? I said, where are you, Motormouth? BBI being nosy, bigger.
When your beam's a ground plane, don't complain. Big boss, the boss of all bosses on the West Coast. Watch me go.
Hit the flip the switch.
That's not even that funny. When your beam is a ground plane, watch me go. Machete, you old bad man. I said, you old bad man.
You went down about 7.
You got it all. Yeah, I hope you got that little clip. I hope that's why you paused. I gotta load them. I gotta sort it out and load them up. I got three gates. Internet's real slow, so I'll do a little later. I just want to give you a little clip to the telephone, Mr. BBI, Mr. Machete. I'll see you.
I've been recording ever since I turned the thing on. When I first said, hey, hold on, Father Time, like an hour ago. And I got the whole thing. If it's happened here on this radio station here today, I've got it on a gate. I'm just sitting here waiting for Motormouth to see what he's going to do. I want to see what that beam's going to do. Because he was on the ground plane. But homeboy, you're at 55 dBs. Is where you're sitting right now. Big Boss Machete. Your friend in the corner got down.
Kilowatt dead.
I'm all full. I can't do any more. I'm all gated. The phone's loaded. Too many gates up on there. So there's like 3 6-minute gates I'm gonna load up later. It's about 18 minutes of you, something like that. Where you got it off the scale. BBI, Big Boss. Mr. Machete in the desert, reading his mail.
I guess it's Mother Nature flipping around a little.
Jesus, he's not far behind you, Ron. Ooh, God damn it. He went from hitting me at 20 to about 45 dBs is what he did. I split the difference. I'm pointed dead south, so on my left-hand side I got Bad Band Machete, the boss of bosses. And on my right I got Motormouth Maul. So I'm pointing right down the middle of you guys, going due south. Boom, boom. Now that actually might give just a little bit of hair of an advantage to Motormouth. But now he's only running one dead key on 1 kW swinging to 5. Damn it, I can't believe that. That brought you up 20 dBs in my radio, Motormouth. Let's see what happens now, Brigga.
Dead key on 1 kilowatt swinging to 8. Let's see, you notice my videos real clean. See if I can mix it up with the best in the West.
I got to retract my statement. Because Motormouth's key on 1, swinging to 8. Machete fired down. Wanting to know if he can mix it up with the best in the West, and I think I heard 6-9 in there a little bit. But nobody was truly dominant in my radio. Y'all popped up and then you fell out. Just calling the fight the way it rolled up into this Mud Ducks radio in Idaho. Damn it, John, I can't believe what that did for your signal. Machete, your horsepower is whooping everybody's ass. That's what I see at the moment. But you're not dominant. You might want to bump that beam just a little bit more. BBI got down.
I tell you what, you shot maybe
I could run a little bit more. BBI, the boss. Leave this radio.
You said, how about that there, BBI? I'm going to run just a little bit more. You said, how about that there, BBI? I'm going to run just a little bit more. Madman Machete rolled around on top. I heard old 6-9 in there too, just a little bit. He said he was going to go some other place to do something. Couldn't quite pull it out because old Madman Machete turned the gas knob up just a hair. Woo-wee! Who would ever thought in the middle of the afternoon, in the middle of the wake, that we'd have ourselves a fight coming to the northwest corner? BBI got down.
Oh, drop this thing down one more time. I'm going to grab Mother Nature by the hair.
You're going to fire this thing down one more time. You're going to grab Mother Nature by the hair bun from the back. You're going to take your fingers, you're going to wrap it all around into a big knot, and you grab a hold of it, take your fingers and drag it across your scalp. Pull it back just a hair. Then you're going to do one more time. Now, what do I think about that there, Mr. Machete? I think that's kind of, Mr. Motormouth Maul, I think that's kind of hot. Now, what are you going to do with it now you got your hair, your fingers all wrapped up in her hair, and you're pulling it from behind? We're not talking like no school kid, neither. Talking about that stuff when we become adults. Hey, Motormouth, grabbed Mother Nature, and you turned her tail towards you. Where are you going to roll with it next? Hey, Motormouth Maul, around the central coast of California. Your friend in the northwest just being nosy, so where are you going to take it next, Becca?
I tell you what, there, you got one hand wrapped around Mother Nature's hair. I guess I'm going to have to roll like these 6 little Mother Nature's going to do, but I'll tell you right now, she's got 1 foot on your antenna, 1 foot on mine, and I can look up and smile. They're breaking.
You can look up there and smile. I got to roll it back just the way I heard it, because on page number 4 or page number 5 of the playbook, it says that I have to roll back exactly what I heard. Hey guys in California, I'm not going to talk on the phone, I'm shooting skip. I've got one guy out of California, I'm sure hears me in his radio. He keeps calling me over and over. I'll call you back when I'm done. So what I heard His motormouth maul fired down and says, well, now I got Mother Nature from behind. And then I heard, Big Boss. Big Boss got down. And then he rolled all the way back up in my receiver, and you won't net duck poker the rest of the key down. Now, I don't know if Machete come up off the foot pedal. I don't know exactly what happened. But you're right. You're right, John. Mother Nature's got one foot on my antenna and got the other foot on yours. All the people in between are just looking up and enjoying the view. 410?
Yeah, so I should know we could oblige them with a little bit of something fun. Exciting and fun. They may not have part of the skip, but they can get the aftermath. Hey, BBI. Well, I don't know if Machete going to be back in there or not. I don't know if his foot is on the pedal or what he's got going on over there. He might be looking for another tube to stick in that socket. Something bigger, I don't know. Mother Nature of his own. All I know right now is I'm holding my own. BBI, motormouth maul, walking the dog, kicking the cat. What you think about that?
I heard you from when you first keyed down till you unkeyed. I think old bad man Machete down there, he pulled back. That guy's got heavy artillery, man. He's like the British Army, you know what I mean? Got big guns to bring to the fight. The people in between us, Motormouth, they've got themselves a hell of a show. Now, the guy's a little bit closer to you. I don't know, which direction are we going to have Mother Nature face? We're going to have her face east, or are we going to have her face west? I'm going to make her face east. That way the guys towards you can be looking at the right lip. The guys up towards me can be looking towards the left lip. Hawaii can be looking at the dark hole, and the guys down the middle, they can be looking at the front side. 410?
Roger. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, he might be laying low because he might be trying to pull out some of that heavy artillery from the closet. I think that's what he might be doing. He's pulling something out there real big. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, there's two trains of thought. You know, you can do it with antenna, or you can do it with a little bit less antenna and more power, I suppose. But we choose to do it with the antenna method. But we're going to join the antenna with the power before too long. I've just been busy, man. I haven't even done that thing that I got there from you. I haven't even done anything with it. I think it's got a dust blowing around in the brake.
Well, I got that other one sitting here in the box. So we got a backup contingency plan. Oh, brother, I haven't been doing anything except building people's boxes or repairing stuff. God, I've had a ton of customers coming and going. On an up note today, we went out and bought my wife a brand new truck. She got herself this big, beautiful, lifted Dodge pickup. Yep, my Chevy household is slowly converting over to Dodge. Modern times, gotta go with a modern truck. Yeah, you're right. You can build yourself a big old box and then put it on a little tiny antenna. Or you build yourself a big old antenna and have a little bit of box. And then what you can do is build a big box and put it on a big old beam. Devastating either which way you want to go. 3 ways from Sunday. 410?
10-4. That's around the corner. It's around the corner. I mean, I hate the fact that this one went backwards, you know. Going from a 10 down to a 5 and dropping everything back a little bit. It's kind of it was a depressing kind of a thing, but at the same time, you know, the antenna's making up for the loss. So it's not really a big deal. But, in time, I'll go ahead and build that big thing up there. And I think that'll suffice. That'll get the job done. And I think I'll be happy. And you know what? That's the way it is. That's what Mother Nature has in mind. And I can argue with Mother Nature. I found out something long ago. You cannot win. If you argue with Mother Nature, you will not win. So I do the best I can. I do the best with what I got. I do it with Mother Nature does the rest. And, you know, I sit back and I sip of my cup of coffee. I got a nice cup of coffee here, by the way. Just went to Starbucks this morning and I got myself a nice big old cup of coffee. And it's still warm. It's nearing the end, though. It's probably about a third of it left. So I'll sit out here for a little while. It's good to hear some skip roll, and it's good to hear you up on the radio. And by the way, earlier you mentioned the that your teacher was going to be out here before too long. I wonder what his time frame is. I know he posted a picture on Facebook there not long ago of his little transmitters sitting there and all ready to go. And, you know, the antenna's all ready to go. So just a matter of time. But, man, I sure hope he gets in on some of this debris.
Make sure I got my foot on actually all the pedals here. Days. I think it's down to days. How much free time he's got. He's got a lot of stuff going on right now. But, you know, if you want to go in reverse and go back up, let's see, how many 10s do I got sitting here just with an eyesight? Just looking around the room here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 10s, 1, 2, 3 15s, and 2 20s. Just within my eye line. If I went to the other side of the room, I'd have a couple more. So, you know me. I'll put it in a box. I'll send it to you. All we got to do is make a phone call. I'd probably make you a scream and trade. Send that dusty rusticle down there that you got back, and I'll send you down a 10 if that's what you want to do. I don't care. You know me. Just trying to supply the entire country with gadgety gadgets. Motormouth. It's going to be just a few days, I think. He's real close. It depends on what he's got to get going on his side of the street. 410?
Oh, yeah, 10-4. I know he's a busy man, that's for sure. He's got a lot going on, a lot of irons in the fire, and all that stuff. I know how that goes. But I'll be patient. I think like the rest of us out here, we're just going to be patient when you hear that big old monstrous hammer, that big old Godzilla come rolling up in here. It's going to be good to hear, man, I'll tell you. Anyway, well, I'll tell you, it's good to know you've got a few of those on hand. And, you know, at this point, now that I've gone backwards, I changed the filament transformer, I changed the socket. So now to go back to a 10, I'd have to put the old socket back in and put the old filament transformer back in. So as long as I got to do all that work once, you know, that way, I might as well just wait until I'm ready to change the filament transformer and the socket yet again for the 20. So I'll be patient. I think for a little bit, we'll see how long my patience lasts. We'll see if I get a little antsy or something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe go back to 10 on this box here and then just build the other box. I do have the other one. I got the other box. It was going to be a separate, you know, amplifier. It was going to be for the 20. So that's what I really should do, is just put all my effort and energy into building that up. But it'd be nice to see this one tickle the meter a little bit harder. You know, that meter's not even moving. It's down there at the bottom right hand or bottom left-hand side of the scale. It's not even moving. It's only deflecting about a half an inch. I got a 25K slug in there. And this thing's not even moving debris.
Well, I got a 50 kW slug and I move it up to the middle. The loafing it, you know what I mean? You know, I can't remember, because we had a conversation about 2 years ago. I can't remember if you got enough plate transformer and enough filament transformer to run a pair of 5s. But then again, you would be kind of going in reverse. I got 2 brand new in the boxes. Was it 3CX or 3CPX? 5087s, was it Y 187s or 184s or whatever it is. They're a little bit more delicate of a tube. I got those brand new in the boxes hanging out over here. If you know anybody who's looking to buy themselves a couple of them tubes. They were dirt cheap though. Them are only a couple $100 a piece, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just hanging out collecting dust. Man, I got a lot of stuff. God, I got a lot of stuff up here.
I'd be good for somebody building something new, you know, something from where I am now. It's only 3 dB difference in power, and on top of that, you know, of course, you got the cabinet. I got plenty of filament transformer. I got enough to run all kinds of stuff. I got 2 different transformers, and one of them is dual voltage, and plenty of current to run a pair of 20s or a pair of 10s or a pair of 15s. I got all the filament I need. But yeah, I don't think going to 2.5s would be a bang for the buck, extremely involved and all that stuff. It'd be a hell of a deal for somebody building something, you know, for a tube and good for about people hard. It's not speak. Do that pretty much all day long. You got to keep the carrier down. Their anode is kind of small. You know, the 10,000 and the 5,000s are about the same internals. It's just the 10,000's got a bigger anode that'll break you and push it harder. $100.
Oh, I know. Trust me, the last 3 years I spent a lot of time looking at data sheets going, okay, yeah, let's spend some money and buy some stock in the thing that we're going to get into business for. Yeah, the difference between the 3 and the 4 is, you know, one's got the tungsten and the other one's got the carbide beryllium freaking filaments in it. That's the reason they don't rebuild the 3CX tube at all. They just don't do it. They'll rebuild the 4 because it's got the same kind of tungsten-based filament as the 10. The 10 just got a bigger anode, same stem, same for the most part. I mean, there's a 3 and a 4, you know, you get that extra ring on there, but you know, we're boring the damn socks off everybody that's sitting here and having to be forced to listen to us, which is a third of the country at the moment. Shame on it, right? Man, I've been dying to do just what we're doing here. I've been dying to just sit here and talk on my radio for an hour or 2 hours. I've been dying for it. Mother Nature out here in the Northwest has been crap the last couple months. I'm not going to lie. But man, it's good to hear you in your radio, or hear you on my radio. 410?
I tell you what, I agree with you, man. We haven't skipped down this way. In those parts, a little bit of sporadic and a little bit of stuff that was short-lived, you know, but nothing like this. Nothing long-lasting, and if it did happen, it didn't happen while there were some 10-8 stations out there who could make use of it and enjoy it, you know, like we're doing right here, right now. And I've been jonesing. I've been jonesing for some good skip for a while, man. And so anyway, here it is, and there you are. And sounds like you're sitting right here in the radio room, by the way. It sounds like you're right next to me here, and sitting in the chair and kicking back and enjoying a nice cold. Background singers, nobody else in there. I guess, like you say, that about the third of the country is sitting back listening, watching the CBs like TVs. Maybe they're under the box springs. I don't know. I'm inviting somebody to come out in there and play, but if they don't want to, that's okay too, man. I'll sit and talk to you all day long, or at least until Mother Nature decides that we've had enough to break.
I gotta go. That's the work phone. I'll be right back, John. Have fun. Tell the corner I'm turning them loose. Girlfriend, I'll be right back.
That's a phone call? Holy smokes. It sounds like you got business over there to tend to. Somebody might have been one of them locals out there trying to get your attention. So you thinking somebody, they or their friends can get some airtime. This is what I heard. I'll shoot you my 20. God, that's loud. That's what your phone sounds like down here. I gotta go. That's the work phone. I'll be right back, John. That's that work phone. It's bodacious. It's Viking. It's a Johnson. That's a German Johnson Viking, too. Motormouth maul stepping right here, right now.
Yeah, we'll give you a call. I had enough of this mess. I'll give you a call. Give me a second, I'll give you a call. I'll see ya. Hey, Kevin, no worries. I'm right back. Have a good day, my friend. On the other end, listen. Yep. See old picklehead and the diesel. Going on, I know you can take it. I'll tell you what, man. I had my antenna up on BBI, a little inside. When I put it in the northwest corner, man, you came up way up there, man. All right, man. I'll give you a jangle on the dangle. 521, Mr. Machete's 10-7.
On the side, I'm eating the meal.
802 wrecking ball, 802 wrecking ball, 802 wrecking ball. Four fingers in a wrecking ball. Have a good day. 802, I'm out. Bye bye.
I got it all right there, man. Right there, wrecking ball. Got it all. My radio. And I enjoy listening.
Sorry about that, John. Oh, there goes the other phone. This work related to. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. I'll sit back and wait for a bit to break.
I love you, Donald Trump.
I think BBI got selective hearing. That's what he got. Selective hearing.
I gotta tell you, I'm walking back over here to the radio, and there's some guy down there about 2S units in my radio going, "At BBI, I got selective hearing." No, dude, just can't hear you. I can hear you because you weren't on the key or nobody else is on the key, but I ain't got selective hearing. I guarantee you, I got a gate rolling to prove it. So, motormouth, I gotta ask you one simple question: are you gating this conversation 410?
When am I not running a water gate? The only problem is I don't have any good internet. And this is a rather lengthy conversation. And so to get it uploaded to the internet is going to be a little bit of a chore. But yes, I am gating it to break.
Well, those of us that don't live out in the rural districts, like yourself, we do have good high-speed commercial internet, so I'll let you know the whole gate. God, how long has this thing been rolling now? Let's take a look for it out of here real quick. The whole hour and 7-minute gate that I got rolling since I come out here and turned all this cotton-picking, electron-burning, sky-shaking, lightning-causing equipment on my little 1-whole watt swinging at Pico station that I got over here. Yeah, that'll be up later on tonight. Yeah, phone just keeps on ringing over here, but it's not work-related, so I'm going to ignore that one. Lord have mercy. Man, I'm glad you come out on the radio today so we can sit here and knock the dust off our antennas and knock the dust off our boxes and get them all warmed up, shaked out, and shaked down. Appreciate that.
Yeah, don't pay no strain, man. What is 11:45 already, almost? So I've been on the big beam now for a half hour, and
got a copy
for a little bit, but apparently they couldn't stick it to stay. They were doing just fine before I got on the beam. I know the competition was out there before I got out there on the 588 ground plane, and I couldn't quite make the trip. But since I put the big old beam in line and put the heavy artillery up your way, looks like I haven't had a whole lot to worry about. A little bit here and there, but not much. So I don't know if they're being real polite and kind, which I highly doubt, or if they're going to use one of them tips and dab that out of there, and that's all good. You know, Mother Nature does that from time to time. But yeah, no matter how you slice it, man, it's always good to get out here and put a speak of smoke on you, out there and hold this big old hammer down. Like you say, burn some of the dust and cobwebs out of things. And dry off the antenna a little bit there at the base. I'm sure the base of the antenna is getting a little bit warm. Just kidding. Yeah, it's good to have this antenna pointed north. It's been a long time. Sure, man, I keep it east. Most of our wind comes from
Mr. Squeaker off.
so I just keep the antenna marked to the east.
A little bit.
But man, that DX started rolling. I had to turn this doggone thing up around your neck of the woods and see what kind of damage I can do up there. I'm glad you got a water gate rolling. One of these days I will have good internet up here. I just don't have that yet. I don't want satellite. I can get the satellite internet, but there's a delay. And for most things, that's not really a problem, but I have future plans for remote control operation. And I don't want a delay, so I'm gonna do it a different way, but I'll tell you, I got a lot of irons in the fire.
I'll tell him. Hey, Bill, Baker Man said hello to you, and he hoped you got to do some of that sunshine there yesterday, Roger.
Oh, I understand a lot of irons in the fire. Trust me, I understand it. Now, I gotta tell you, brother, it's been fun chatting with you. But Mother Nature's moving. You went from 40 all the way down to 7. So I think we better get where the getting's good. Or we're end up going to get both of our tails waxed. Mr. Motormouth Maul, my friend, I'll give you a call later on today, John. We can chat on the phone. I got a couple things we need to talk about. Amp related. But brother, it's been fun. I've enjoyed getting to put a bump in your radio. And I appreciate you sitting out here and chatting with me as long as you have. But I think Mother Nature's getting ready to move off of me and move a little bit farther to the northwest. No, I'm not joking either. I got your 6'9" in there trying to get 5s passed over there to Squeaker from old Baker Man. And I'm sure they're giving me a little bit of run for my money too, because Mother Nature's starting to fall out on my side of the street. Hey buddy, I appreciate you holding it down with me and just sitting here shooting the shit. It's been a pleasure and I've really enjoyed it. Mr. Radio Station Motormouth Maul, this little mud duck in the corner says you don't know. You don't know.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
And I'm going to pull straight back. 410?
Got 10-4. I like that. You're right. It's just the same 6'9" in there trying to see here. Where is it? Pleasure, and I really enjoyed it. Where is it?
Mr. Radio Station Motormouth Maul, this little mud duck in the corner says you don't know. You don't know.
Don't know the power
of the long side. ABBI. You know the power of the long side. I got down.
The largest antenna is currently on the air in the northwest, talking to the largest antenna in the entire world for 11 meters. I don't know. I heard story. I heard tell. Old Prime Minister's beam is just a little bit longer than mine. I'm on a 59-foot, 6-inch long beam, and I heard his might just be a hair longer than that. I'll see you, Motormouth. I appreciate you, my friend. You have a beautiful afternoon. Wife just came home, brought our kid home from her first day at junior high. She stuck her head out here and said something about I got to put license plates on the new truck. So I appreciate you, my friend, for one long beam to another. I'll see you, my brother. Click, click.
Well, sounds good. Well, sure has been a pleasure. We'll catch you a little bit later on. And, yeah, I can understand going with a shorter antenna instead of a longer antenna up there, by the way, where he is. Because you guys got that, snow and ice and all that loading, you know. It's a lot to contend with. And, you go big down there, you go big up there, and things are bound to go wrong. Some things are bound to break. Anyway. All right, sounds good. I'll get back on the side here and read the mail. Actually, I may shut this thing off. It's already about 10 to 12. It's already, I might stay out here till noon. Yeah, go ahead and shut this off. It's just one of the things here in the shop. But it's been a pleasure. BBI, take care. 7-3s. Look forward to hearing seeing the video gate, and look forward to talking to you a little bit later on today. Have a good one. We'll catch you a little bit later. As Mother Nature dips and dams, I'm going to rock and roll back to the side. We'll see you. Bye. Bye-bye-bye. Baker Man, I don't have a lot of signal strength on you, but I hear you talking to Witch Doctor. Hello to you, Baker Man. Motormouth Maul waving and stepping. I'll see you.
See, Roger, just to let you know, a 27 bullet pointed about 80 degrees right there. Got down. Hello to you, 246. Hey, Baker Man, I tell you what, it got busy real quick, so let me get out of the way for them big boys slap me over the curb. I'll sit here and listen. You have a good day up there. Hope everything's swell. Deputy Dog with his feet on the bar around Buck Owens country. I'll be quiet. Mobile, Brown 7, California.
527 off, see ya.
I said, hello, Bullet. I walked away, did some phone calls, come back out here to shut everything off, and here you are rolling on my radio. Mr. Bullet Bob Burns, good evening time or good afternoon wave to you, my friend. What's going on with you, Brigga?
I've been sitting inside, man. I've been out in the backyard. We still got conditions out there, man. Hey, we still got conditions. Smokestack. Your mama finally left, so I came inside for conditioning on this number 2 station inside, and I'll be damned, that damn beam won't turn. So you're hearing me on the side of this beam. I'm pointed 80 degrees. I'm pointed 80 degrees on this damn Mr. Corley, and the damn thing won't turn. Mr. BBI, Bullet was reading your mail as you was talking to my friend, motormouth maul. I got down.
You said you're sending all your RF radiation out over to Hawaii. Can't turn that beam, you're pointed out at 80 degrees. Well, shame on the mess. So you're on that number 2 station. I heard you in there too, Smokestack, but Bullet had the majority of my receive. Well, Bob, I just heard you in there real quick. I gotta get on, I got a bunch of other stuff I gotta do, and Mother Nature's starting to fall back. So I don't want to take too much of your time, my friend. But I did hear you in there, and I'll give you a shot later on today or probably tomorrow. There's a couple things I want to talk to you about too, so I'll be in contact. Mr. Bullet Bob Burns, appreciate you, my brother. I hope everything's going good for you. Hope the health is doing well, and I'll get caught up with you tomorrow or later on today. Your friend in the corner is 10-7. I ain't got a key no more. The landlord of the Northwest says you don't know.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
And I'm out of here. I gotta go back to work. It's been fun playing for the last 2 hours. I'll see you, boys. Click, click.
Out here 7 days a week in the back show. We still got a bit of Mother Nature out here in Mojave Desert. Take care. BBI, your friend down south. Smokestack over here. I'll see ya. Just let it work done. Bye. If we got any Mother Nature, I'm here. If not, I'm on the north end. Now, wait for Mother Nature to roll in. I'm glad you can hear me on 595. BBI. Lord. 595. 594. Roger on BBI. Roger on BBI. 595. Roger on BBI. 595 with no conditions, and I got that.